going to talk about it. Because are you giving yourself grace, love? Ouch! Are you giving me grace, love? Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Um, I was raised by two Scorpios. Count them, two Scorpios. And I am a Cancer. They were so hard on me, girl. They were like, why are you crying? Did you die? And they were from the Caribbean in the country. And they grew up in the 60s and 70s. They're like, did you die? Did somebody... Even if they did die, toughen up. Get together. Things are dark. Let's go. The end. Are you like that, Scorpio? Are you one of those Scorpios? Where you're like, yeah, sometimes it sucks. And the end. And the end. Did you need something else? One thing I do like about Scorpios is I can talk to y'all about the deepest spiritual shit that I can't talk to other people about. Scorpios, Pisces, Cancer. I can get real deep, dark, scary things that I've seen that you just can't talk about in public, or they'll put you somewhere. Like, if you know the veil, you know the veil and what's beyond the veil, and you have traveled beyond the veil, deeper into the deepest, darkest, then you know. So, with that said, Scorpio, we're going to start with like a theme here with this additional message deck. So we kind of just know where this thing is going. We get information. Y'all need to chill out. This is too much. So you got the Nixies. The Nixies. I love Nixies. I feel like my daughter is a Nixie. Or like I'm the one and I had a child with a muggle. She's so cute. So Nixies are the shapeshifters. They're seals in the water, mermaids in the water. This is from my What Type of Mermaid Are You reading, as well as my mystical creature reading. If you want to go check those out in the pick a card readings. I need to do another one because people really like those. Thank you so much, Boo. I love calling you Boo. This is so cute. Okay, so yeah, so they're shapeshifters. Scorpio, you can merge into spaces. You may have to do a lot of code switching type things to survive. And with that, it's important to find a place to release that tension. Get yourself some dancing in your life. Get yourself some music in your life. Something that expresses you and allows you to move your body, because that's really what's going to help you when dealing with the stress of code switching, because it is stressful. It is a stressful thing. Unless you like it, I don't know. So we got the Stormwood Moon. This is from a full moon reading, a ritual reading. So this card is definitely about the worm moon, which I believe is in November. I don't know if I didn't write this down. Okay, but oh, that's what it is. Y'all, I probably shouldn't have took that big ass hit of weed because I read this totally wrong. Here we go. The store worm is from my reading that is it's all about your shadow self. So like the creature within readings, if you want to check those out. You talk a lot of junk. You could talk people down to the ground. This is a pestilence dragon. And the store worm is a pestilent sea serpent dragon. It kills people in a village. There's a lot of village Gaelic symbolism here, so you may be of European descent that's watching this, or may not. But yeah, there's a lot of Greek and European influence in this reading. So all these folklores, like the Nixies, they're Gaelic, Germanic, they're Scandinavian, not Gaelic, Germanic and Scandinavian, and then like the Wormwood is North Scotland. And I've never heard of these, but the Orcadian people. Actually, I have heard of them. Who are the Orcadians? Anyways, I'll do more research. But this is the sea serpent. It would like come to the village. There was this folklore about the sea serpent that would come to a Scottish village and it would kill 7 maidens. They're always interested in virgins. Just leave them alone, bro. And then go and dip out back to the sea and then leave people alone, to the point where people would sacrifice children, young girls, to the serpent. So, with that said, Scorpio, if you are experiencing shit talkers and you are joining the bunch, reverse yourself from it. Surround yourself with people that love you. Don't code switch to join jerks. Because you got another dragon here, which is the Greek earth dragon. What the word python comes from is from the dragon Python. And this was like a oracle protector. It protected the Oracle Delphi. And it's considered like a mother's type serpent. You got ginkgo. So tapping into your fierce protective spirit is really going to bring you a lot of luck and success, especially in the next few months. This is saying that it is important right now to do things that increase brain function, blood flow. Obviously, I am not a doctor. Go by what your medical needs are. But movement is important for you at this time. So you've got 2 affirmations. This was a lot, right? I create the perfect time to manifest what I want. I deserve success in my field. I love myself. I am worthy of love. I appreciate love in my life. And I am loving. Excuse me. The theme here, Scorpio, being a healthy part of a community. That's the theme. Being a healthy part of the community, but also understanding not having to be perfect within that sphere of the community. Ooh, because you're still learning. You're still learning how to talk to people. You're still getting to know people. You're still getting to know yourself, no matter the age. Do y'all like these? I love these. The guava one, the best. Hard to find. Hard to find. If you go to a store and they have a guava one, I'm like, dude, you are about that life. You know what's up. Hey, Scorpio, just a reminder, if you are a protector, you don't have to like claim the role as a role over people. If people are in need of it, you will know. It's not like a God, like, you know how people are like, I am defined by God and I will do it to you now. And you're like, oh, I don't even consent to it like that, bro. You don't have to go full gung-ho on protector mode. So you've received successes after a lot of tragedy. You got all the tragedy cards in the first 4 I pulled. 10 of Swords, and then 1 success. Judgment, Tower. Ouch. Love. Imperial. 5 of Wands. The Devil. That's supposed to be y'all anyway in the deck. 10 of Wands. This is a whole episode. 2 of Cups. And the High Priestess. You've been through the ringer. And what sucks about healing and experiences, excuse me, is it's up. They ain't no linear nothing. It's up and down. What's that song? On I'm going up on the rough side of the mountain. That's you. But you're going up. So, I mean, you did have a bit of a stumble down the mountain. We're not gonna lie. But you're headed back up. Up on the mountain. But what happens with that up climb, again, is you run into things and you learn things on the way. What you've learned on the way is valuable for people, and not the things that you learned when you were at your woundedness. It's when you were ripped from it, and sometimes actually while you were in it, that you learned about yourself, others. Like, your knowledge is important to share with others. I know you feel I don't know none of y'all, but some of y'all may feel like you went through all this for nothing. Nobody really listens to you. Nobody understands you. But if you express the way you overcame burdens and endings, how endings became revelations of your successes and your talents within yourself, how hard times put you through a ringer and you were able to see parts of the world and understand parts of society and yourself that no other person gets to see, because it is so tragic and hard, and it's deep and it's hard, dark. Come on, didn't I just say I like talking to y'all about the deepest and the darkest things? People will love it because they've experienced it, but they don't have anybody to talk to about it. Protector of the Oracle. You are the Oracle, really, but, well, all of these mermaids and dragons are messengers. Sometimes their message is scary and dark. Sometimes their message is hopeful and powerful and empowering. Sometimes their message is a warning. Sometimes their message is nurturing. This is who you are. And with that, and coming up in that knowledge, we find that you come up amongst challenges. People challenge you and try to restrict you and hold you into spaces and keep you in within their grasps. This could also be situations that you get tangled into and pulled into. Sometimes, like, people don't realize, if I am enveloped in the darkness, girl, I will become the darkness. Not in a way that harms others, but in a way that understands it. So this is like something that you will run into. Not necessarily becoming the darkness in a way that hurts people, but in a way to understand those who are in darkness, so that in the future, with the 3 of Wands, you can develop characteristics that assist you as you progress in the future, as you move forward in life. So you're going to go through spiritual warfare. You're going to go through warfare. You're going to go through 3DS warfare. And it's going to challenge you. And it's going to challenge who you are and what you want and how you want to be successful and what you think success is. Scorpio, you are the messenger and you are the challenged. Are you up for the challenge? Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like the video. Now that you know that your divine purpose is more than just a three-dimensional existence, there's responsibilities that come with it. And these responsibilities are not just for you to hold on to yourself. Protector. In time, this is saying that you will be able to find community from which you can express and understand yourself. Communities that will celebrate these parts of you because they understand the warfare that you go through every day. You know, all my life I had to fight. Like, that's, yeah. But the message through this, continue to speak to people about what you've learned from what you've overcome. Excuse me. Not only will you be honored in this process, you will be celebrated and be able, and this is saying you will be able to find peace and harmony in the spaces where you are celebrated and acknowledged for your knowledge. I'm just saying, bars. You see, I got bars for days. Thanks for watching, y'all. That was your Scorpio reading. I hope it was helpful. And I hope it was inspiring because you very much are. Thanks again for watching, y'all. You already know what it is. Go ahead and hit that like button, like this video, share this video with your Scorpio buddy or your Scorpio placement buddy. And check out my social media. On my social media, you will find events that I'll be at. Guidance to get through these super difficult times. And hi, new subscriber. We're just at the end of this, so if you want to roll it back and do a replay, definitely. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. I'm a big old goofball. Hopefully it helps. But yeah, so I got live events, I got inspiration. So go ahead and check that out in the description box. You can check out my Etsy, donate to the channel. But that part right there, subscribing, best thing you can do for me. Don't forget to like the video too, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.